Utenos Gold, Utenos Gold. Here it is, Utenos Gold is my new beer review for today, fans. It is 1 whole pint can. And here is the specimen itself. Look at that, a thing of beauty. Gold, clear, small, compact bubbles streaming to the top. Decent head. This is Utenos Gold and it's from Lithuania. It is 1 whole pint can, as you can see. Won multiple medals, 5% as well, and different design on the can on the reverse. Okay, so this beer, then there's multiple different beers of this. There's Utenos Gold, Utenos Classic, there's Utenos Chili Porter, and there's Utenos Pils. As far as I'm aware, that's all of the Utenoses. I'm lucky to have had all of those. Whether there's any more that I've missed, I don't know, but I'm lucky to have had all of those Utenoses thus far. This then is Utenos Gold, very, very similar into the style of the standard classic Utenos, the blue can one, by the way, blue and white can. So 5% from Lithuania and a whole pint. Yeah, the head is large. I mean, it's had time to settle now. Before filming this video. What you didn't see was the fact that I had a head from about there upwards because it was so carbonated, and I just had to just sit here and wait. But the colour is extremely gold, see-through. Look at that. You can get the see a little glow there. Look. Yeah, excellent stuff. I mean, it looks good. I've had this many times before, so I'm going to compare this to standard Utenos as well, just so as you can get an idea of what's what. Smells of hay, a slight bit of wheat almost as well, so hay and wheat smells, which is different from the standard Utenos, by the way. So let's crack on. The head is sweet. That's weird. The head is a smooth, silky. Almost reminds me of the Guinness head. When you have a pint of Guinness, the head on that is creamy. This is what this is like. It's smooth, it's creamy, it's sweet. As we know, this uses water from 500 foot down. So again, it's an all-natural produce, clean water, and it reflects that in the taste. What you have is a clean beer that has a little bit of a dry finish on it. It's almost a little bit of a, I don't know if that's a hop bitter or a hop dry, but it's just a little bit more drier, a little bit more crisper than standard Utenos. The body of the beer isn't sweet. It's kind of more sort of towards the malty spectrum than the citrusy side of things. Nice, smooth, clean, refreshing body. Carbonation is minimal in the mouth. Yeah, it's very, very non-offensive, and I like it. The lacing as well just hangs around. I mean, it's just, you can see there. I'm not going to move the camera because obviously I'm having problems at the moment. But yeah, I like it. So the difference is between this and the Utenos Classic, as it were, the standard Utenos, that's the blue and white can. There's very subtle differences between the two. They both use well water from 500 foot down. They're both natural ingredients. Yeah, they're both obviously brewed exactly the same, except for maybe 1 or 2 different ingredients. And to me, this one is a little bit drier than the standard Utenos. Having said that as well, there's more of a less of that citrus taste that you get from standard Utenos. This then gets replaced with a dry sort of hoppy bite almost, but it's not too hopped. It's very, very hard to describe, but there's like a little ounce of hop, and then there's this sort of bitter, dry crispness, and that's the difference between this and the standard Utenos or Utenos Blue. Is that this is more crispier, more drier, whereas the other Utenos is more of a citrus, and it's just as smooth. The head isn't sweet either, but this head is sweet. Standard Utenos is, well, the head of that is just frothy, foamy, but this is a sweet head, which is bizarre because you've got the sweet and you've got the sort of bitter sour, well, not bitter sour, but it's slight bitter on the aftertaste. I also find that in mid-range of the taste experience of Utenos is that there is that subtle sweetness there still, but it doesn't, to me, it's not as strong as plain Utenos, so the blue and white can. So there is a subtle difference. However, there is no difference really in the price range. These were about the same price as standard Utenos. So for me, it really goes on taste preference, whether you like the gold version or the blue version. I prefer the classic blue and white version because, you know, it's the first Utenos I ever had. I will stick by it. It's a lovely, decent drink. It's slap bang in the middle, and I think it's a real taste experience. But this is just as good. And I think these were going since 1977. And it has won medals that I don't know what they are. Some lithuanian medals, but it's won 3 of them. Rightly so. I mean, this brewery that make Utenos, they should be bloody proud of themselves, because I would love, you know, I would love to work for this brewery. They do some good beers. I'll tell you, they're good, and to use natural ingredients, bang, spot on. I'm going to score this a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason why I'm not going to give it a 10 is purely because I'm not a big fan of that sort of dryness that this kind of brings to it. I prefer standard Utenos, but again, please do not be put off by this, because it is a beer worth buying and worth trying. Believe you and me, once you try it, you'll be addicted. I know many people that have, so me included. So yeah, that's my verdict for Utenos Gold fans, and it's a real privilege to have it in a pint as well. Do you know what I mean? Decent beer, proper measurements. I'm one happy son of a gun. Join me next time, fans, for some more beer reviews, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, share my videos, and if you are on Facebook, come and join me on Facebook at Ruku's Beer, and just let me know what you want to see, and I will see what I can do for you, fans. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to take this and enjoy. Might as well just take the can with me.